Hello students, how are you? For me, I'm good. And as I'm making this video, it's about 12 midnight and after 2 or 3 minutes later, we're gonna start New Year. So I want to say Happy New Year. Let's go back and talk about 2020. What kind of things we have faced in 2020. COVID-19 attacked all over the world. A pandemic. It was really hard time for everyone. So let's watch a video about 2020, how the virus started and what we did. Lockdown, danger, COVID-19, quarantine, and so many other precautions like staying home, keep your mask, sanitize your hand, social distancing. People get seriously sick and the world was chaos. We are stepping into New Year. So let's hope that this year will be a bright year for us and we can fight the COVID-19 and we all can get vaccine and remove all this virus from this world. So today I have a new lesson for you guys and it's also part of grammar. Today we're going to talk about phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs to describe New Year's resolution. Did you make your New Year's resolution, student? Not yet. We're going to make it today. So would you like to learn about New Year resolution in English? Do you want to learn some useful phrasal verbs? Today we are going to talk about New Year's resolution and learn some useful phrasal verbs to describe New Year's resolution. First of all, we need to talk about what is phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb that consists of two parts. The first part is always a short verb. For example, like give, go, come, get, etc. And the second part is a preposition. For example, like in, on, up, down, etc. So we are talking about a verb and preposition. When you join them, they give you another meaning. So today we're going to talk about 9 phrasal verbs. Let me read it for you. You can see that on your screen too. It's all about New Year's resolution. Number 1, sleep in. Number 2, take up. Number 3, take on. Number 4, save up. Number 5, cut back on. Number 6, cut down on. Number 7, give up. Number 8, work out. And number 9, slim down. So we are going to focus on them one by one, and we're going to make sentences, and I will explain you the meaning of each phrasal verb. Are you ready? Let's do it. So number 1 is sleep in. Sleep in. Sleep is a verb. In is a preposition. When they join together, they give a new meaning. Sleep in meaning is to remain asleep or stay in bed later than usual in the morning. For example, I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. to get ready for my work. But on Saturday, I do not have to work. I usually do not get out of bed until maybe 10 or 11. So I will say, I sleep in on Saturdays. I sleep in on Saturdays. So you can make your sentences, okay? Let's move on to number 2. Take up. Take is a verb and up is a preposition. When they join together, they make a new meaning. Take up means start doing something new. Practice, begin, become interested in, and want to learn more. For example, if you look at on your screen, there are some examples. Number 1, some people would like to take up painting. Let me give you another example. Some people would like to take up knitting, as you look at the picture. Another example. Some people would like to take up new language. What is your resolution about that? What are you going to take up this year? For me, I'm going to take up Korean. I want to learn, practice Korean more. Okay? What is your New Year's resolution about take up? Take on. Take verb. On is preposition. When they join together, they make a new meaning. What is that? Undertake a new responsibility. Begin to do something, accept a duty, decide to do something. For example, some people would like to take on some volunteer work. Last year I take on volunteer work in Kime. Have you ever tried to take on some volunteer work? Let me know. Let's look at another example. Some people would like to take on some responsibilities around the house. For example, I will say if I'm with my family, I will say, okay, I will take the trash out every other day. I take on the responsibility to take out the trash. Let's look at another example. I want to take on cooking. It's mean I want to cook from this year. So what is your resolution about take on? Please let me know. Let's move on. Save up. Save, verb, up, preposition. They come together, they make a new meaning. What is that? Keep money so that you can buy something. with it in the future. Accumulate money. Do you understand? Let's look at the example. Some people would like to save up more money. Is that your resolution for this year? Are you going to save up more money for your new cell phone, for your new bag, for your new jacket? I think you are doing that. Please tell me. Let's move on. Cut back on. What is the meaning? Cut back on. Cut back on means to decrease or reduce the amount or size of something. Use something less. For example, some people would like to cut back on their spending. Another example, I want to cut back on cell phone game. So what do you want to cut back on, student? Please write down and let me know your resolution. Good job. Let's move on. Cut down on. Cut down on means reduce or decrease the amount or size of something. Use less of something. For example, some people would like to cut down on junk food. Another example, some people would like to cut down on how often they eat out. Let's look at another example. Some people would like to cut down on watching TV. So what are you going to cut down on this year? Please let me know. Let's move on to the next one. Give up. That's easy one, right? Give up mean to completely stop doing something. Refrain from doing something permanently or quit. If you look at the picture, give up junk food this year. So let's look at some examples. Some people would like to give up smoking. Let's look at another example. Some people would like to give up fast food. I think I need to give up fast food to slim down. How about you? What do you want to give up this year? Please don't give up your studies. Something that is not good for your health or good for you. You can give up those things. So let me know when you're writing your resolution. Let's move on. Work out. Work out mean to exercise, to improve health, vigorous physical activity. For example, some people would like to work out more so they can slim down. Our next phrasal verb. So they work out more to reduce their weight, slim down, to look more slim. That will make. So are you working out? Is your plan to work out this year? If not, you should do it, student. I will do it too. Let's look at our last one. Slim down. Slim down means become thinner, smaller, skinnier, reduce the size of something, lose weight. If you look up at the screen, you can see the picture, first month, second month, and third month. It becoming slimmer and slimmer. So let's look at some examples. Some people would like to work out more so they can slim down. I wish I can do that too. So I'm going to write my resolution using these phrasal verbs, and I want you to write down your resolution and tell me about your New Year's resolution. So there is the worksheet and all that 9 phrasal verbs are there. You can write down what do you want to do on this new year. I hope you enjoyed my lesson and you learned some new vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and as a precaution, always wash your hand, keep your mask on when you go out in the public, sanitize your hands, and keep the social distancing for your health. It's time to wrap up my class for today. Have a wonderful New Year, student. Let's stay healthy until we meet again. Goodbye.